On today's show, we usher in the summer with s'more Tim Hortons. Hello, food freaks, and welcome to That's Rank. A couple of days ago, Tim Hortons realized that the weather was getting better outside, so they cleared out the very last of the Justin Bieber's, wiped out last winter's stock of Dream Donuts and hazelnut-flavored dishwater to usher in the two most beautiful words in the English language. S'mores season. Breaking news. Tim Hortons has announced that Tim Biebs will be making their return on June 6th alongside new Justin Bieber-flavored cold brew coffee. Does it taste anything like Justin Bieber? Come back on June 6th to find out. So in conjunction with the fine people at Hershey, 3 new s'mores flavored treats have been brought to ensure your plans for a hot new summer bod go up in smoke and wind up jam between 2 graham crackers with a little bit of melted chocolate over top. The lineup for this year's s'mores products includes Hershey S'mores Iced Capp, Hershey S'mores Creamy Chill, and a Hershey S'mores Dream Donut. I think it's go time. All right, for today, we're gonna start with the crown jewel of the Tim Hortons lineup, the Iced Capp. This was an early pioneer to the Starbucks frap and has remained one of the big cash cows for Tim Hortons in recent years and is one of the cornerstones that have kept the brand profitable despite a rough last few years. Did you know that the very first record of a s'mores is from 1927 in the Girl Guide's Handbook? The name of the handbook, and I swear to God I'm not making this up, was called Tramping and Trailing, which, fun fact, also used to be my online dating name. So the website offered no description of what this was, but taking a look at it, I think that we can safely deduce it's got all the components of a s'mores. It's got a chocolate base, it's got marshmallow here, it's even got graham cracker pieces on top. Everything appears to be prevalent. It might seem like a no-brainer, but I so often see s'mores products that somehow ignore the graham cracker portion of it and they just focus on chocolate and toasted marshmallow instead. Just a quick little PSA, if you're ever thinking about creating a s'mores flavored anything, the graham cracker is the essence of the s'more. Without it, it's literally just a marshmallow joy bar. Very important distinction. So for ordering this, I kept mine exactly the way that it's sold, using the heavy cream as the base. However, you can alter your base for milk or even non-dairy options like almond or oat if you prefer. Actually, don't do oat. It's weird and gross. It's like drinking a bowl of Cheerios that's been sitting out for a few days. That's pretty okay. It's not bad, you know, it's refreshing, it's sweet, it's very rich with the cream in there. What I'm missing though is I'm not getting the s'mores feeling that I hope for. Toasted marshmallow flavor in here really would have been a game changer, and I'm not really getting much in the way of marshmallow flavor at all, to be completely honest with you. It's basically a chocolate iced cap. Is there even any marshmallow flavor in the marshmallow drizzle up top? Yeah, it's there, it's just not getting mixed in. You know, for a chocolate iced cap, it's pretty good. You know, there's nothing wrong with any of the flavors here. The problem is, though, is that it's marketed as a s'mores iced cap. And on that front, you know, major miss. I wish I was surprised, but this is the same company who heard my order for a Simply Sausage sandwich once and handed me an apple fritter when I got to the window. And somehow it was my fault. This is my first go around with one of their creamy chill drinks. These were released back in 2019, and it's their answer to milkshakes. However, whether or not they're a real milkshake is still in question, as it has failed to drive any boys to the yard. Hey, did you know that more s'mores are actually eaten in Grand Rapids, Michigan than anywhere else on the planet? And as it turns out, Grand Rapids actually has the most manufacturing jobs in the USA by capita, and I think that makes sense in conjunction with the s'mores, because they're used to building things as manufacturers and you've got to assemble a s'more. Grand Rapids is also the home to Anthony Kiedis, so on top of eating s'mores, apparently they don't wear much in the way of clothing, except for socks. They go through a lot of socks. You know who else is from there is the Reverend Al Green. However, he's frequently clothed. Anthony, what gives? Grand Rapids has snow. Put some pants on, my man. Sorry, somehow I turned this into a Grand Rapids, Michigan review. What were we? Oh, yes. Okay, this Creamy Chill. Tim Hortons. Creamy Chill, s'mores flavored. Got it. We got this. We're good. So, taking a glance at it, it's exactly the same thing as the Iced Capp. It's got the chocolate, the marshmallow cream on top, and of course, the broken graham cracker bits. So, I'm struggling to see the difference between this and an Iced Capp, to be completely honest with you. other than it's a little bit different from a texture standpoint. So the Iced Capp has these little tiny iced shards running throughout the drink, whereas this is much more silky and creamy. Flavor-wise though, it's literally the exact same drink. Basically what this boils down to is how do you want to adjust your calories? Do you prefer the slushy feeling that comes with an Iced Capp, or do you prefer the smoothness of this, I can't call it a milkshake because it's more like a frozen chocolate milk. There's no like ice cream component in here. I've got the same complaints as before. The marshmallow is nearly non-existent. It's just a chocolate drink with some whipped topping. You know, it's refreshing and satisfying, but it's not s'mores. Well, like life itself, it all comes down to the donuts to save the day. Now, thankfully, Dream Donuts have traditionally scored really high on this channel, so we do have a good track record of success to lean on going into this round. Now, a pessimist looking at this might tell you that they're due to flop, but you know what? That's not gonna be me. Not today. Now, speaking of not today, I know that we've covered the origins of cornflakes on the channel before, but the graham cracker was actually invented for the exact same reason. It was invented back in 1829 in Brookbound, New Jersey by a Presbyterian minister named Sylvester Graham, who created it as part of a healthy diet to suppress unnatural carnal urges. And here we are some 200 years later, and we're using it in dips called chocolate seduction. Not to worry, Minister Graham, it's still nut-free. So the top of the donut is decorated really nicely. You've got your marshmallow glaze up top, of course some chocolate drizzle, and the graham cracker pieces. However, like your mom used to tell you back in high school when nobody would dance with you, it's what's on the inside that counts. Okay, so I actually wasn't sure if this was a stuffed donut or not. I was just going based on the other ones that we had before, but take a look at that ring of chocolate that you've got in the middle there. This looks pretty good. Tastes pretty good too. What I like about this, a lot, comparable to the drinks, is the fact that the marshmallow glaze actually has a chance to shine atop this donut here. It didn't come together in the drinks the way that I wanted it to, whereas here, all the parts of the s'mores, what's right? Is singular s'more a s'more, or is it s'mores, no matter how few s'mores that you've got? S'more? That doesn't sound right to me. S'mores. S'more, s'more, s'more. It's weird, right? Like it's a weird word. S'more, 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 s'more. Was there a point that I was making? S'more. All right, yes, the donut tastes good. Tastes like s'mores. I do have a couple of recommended changes here. So first and foremost, do a toasted marshmallow atop your donuts, guys. Most of the fun of s'more is getting your marshmallow as close to the hot coals as possible without having it catch on fire. What I like to do is get those jumbo marshmallows, toast it, and then remove the toasty marshmallow skin. It's sort of like a candy exfoliation, because underneath that layer is this super smooth, perfect, slightly melty marshmallow. And then when you toast that layer up, it doesn't get all like blistery and weird like the top layer of a marshmallow. Anyway, nothing's stopping Tim's from toasting the tops of this. Kitchen fires are par for the course, so use them to your advantage, guys. It'll be the tastiest health code violation in your company's history. Also, if I was making this, I would put marshmallow ring in the middle of this as well, along with the chocolate sauce. Just let it ooze all over the place. Yeah, people on their way to work or on their breaks probably wouldn't like you very much, but people shouldn't be eating s'mores at work, now should they? So I fully recommend this donut. I'm on both the drinks because neither one tastes like s'mores, but for what they are, they're fine. Tell me, have you been out to Tim Hortons to give these new products a go? Did you like either one of the drinks more than I did? And is a singular s'more a s'more or a s'mores? Comment below with those thoughts and anything else that's on your mind, and please do not forget to hit the subscribe button for no other reason than I told you to. And if there's some product out there that you're dying to see me review, please let me know in the comment section below. I would be more than happy to indulge you. I'll be back soon with a whole lot more content, and in the meantime, ciao for now.